Hello everyone, Mike here. So, in my last video, I spoke about how I thought that I was insane for what I was thinking. When I draw my super awesome little self-actualization pyramid that represents the fundamentals of my life, I also draw a circle at the base of that pyramid. That circle represents the world, and I view the world as compassion. Now, most would likely say that we should lead our lives with love, and as much as I like to agree with that, let's actually compare love versus compassion. A quick trip to Google and a helpful response from the Oxford definition yielded this description for love: an intense feeling of deep affection. Well, that's lovely. It's also defined as a great interest and pleasure in something, or a person or thing that one loves. Love is apparently a lovely thing, and I couldn't really agree more. Talking about love reminds me of this wonderful quote from Leo Buscaglia. One cannot give what he does not possess. To get love, you must possess love. To love others, you must love yourself. Well, fantastic. Love's a great thing. And from personal experience, it's absolutely true. You need to love yourself before you can give it away. And now here's my rub with leading our lives with love. Love is more or less a feeling. Feelings are all fine and dandy, but if we're going to love someone, and we have to love ourselves first, quite often we get in our own way of doing that. We get hung up on our failures, our desires, our needs, our wants. And next thing is, we're pulling a Tony Robbins here, and we're shooting all over ourselves, stopping ourselves from actually loving ourselves so that we can love others. What we need to do is lead with compassion. And I say that we need to lead with compassion because let's take a look at what Google and Oxford have to say about compassion. Compassion is sympathetic pity and concern for the sufferings or misfortunes of others. Well, that's not exactly what I want, right? That sounds a hell of a lot like a feeling. It's still based in feelings. Compassion has to be something more than that. Well, here I did some research and I found something that's a little bit better than that. Through a clinical psychology review journal, I was able to find an article that examined what compassion is and how we can actually measure it. I got a link in the description down below there for everybody. Now, compassion literally means, and this is what I love, to suffer together, and is defined as the feeling that arises when you are confronted with another's suffering and you feel motivated to relieve that suffering. That sounds like love in action to me. Even cooler, check this out. When we have compassion for others, we secrete the feel-good hormone oxytocin. Our heart rate slows down, and the areas of our brain where empathy, caregiving, and feelings of pleasure sit, well, they all light up. Snaps! So, can you tell me the difference between love and compassion? From my understanding, love is a feeling, compassion is a feeling and action. Compassion for the win. So, when you take a look at your life, are there any areas where you might need to add a little compassion? Think about that. Do something about that. But whatever you do, feel better today. We'll get better for tomorrow, everybody. We're going to see you later. Bye-bye.